Good morning, everybody, and welcome to our first Monday meditation, a series of 6 weeks where there'll be a meditation each Monday for you that's being pre-recorded. So for anybody, wherever you are in the world, you'll have access to it here to join in at any point that you feel inclined. For those of you that have never done meditation before, you may be a little bit uncertain, so perhaps give it a try, see how you feel. It's important to remember that we're not chasing any experience here. There isn't any sort of profound things that are expected to happen, no expectations. It's a very, very personal experience, meditation, and different for everybody. So just come to it with an open mind and an open heart. And if nothing else, it's your time to gift you that 10-15 minutes of peace and quiet, just to take a breath and calm that busy mind. So it's important for you to be comfortable. So if you need cushions or pillows, if you want to get a blanket to stay warm, glass of water perhaps. So you can pause the video and go and get what you need so that you can be comfortable. It's also good to bear in mind that the mind doesn't like being quiet. It likes to be busy. So there's a very strong chance that you'll get distracted at some point. Perhaps those sudden thoughts of, oh, I've left the iron on or the cooker on or the back door's not locked. If it's something that you feel is serious and important, then please pause the video, go and address it, come back to it, start again. If it isn't, then it will just be your mind trying to pull you back. So just try and ignore it. And when your mind does start to wander, it's a good thing to just bring your attention gently back to your breath, which is a great way to just come back to your body and shut out that noise. So I want to start really with a visualization. So this meditation will be a little longer than the others. I feel that at the moment, with all this uncertainty, it's a good thing to try and step out of our surroundings, to take us somewhere that's quiet, somewhere that we feel happy or excited or adventurous and relaxed. And that's going to be very personal to you. So I'm going to talk us through a visualization at the start and then flow into the meditation from there. It's something that is a tool, really. It's something that you can then pull back from during the course of your day, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. You don't need to shut your eyes. You can just stop the busyness, stop the anxiety, stop the stress by just taking a few deep breaths in and out and bringing your focus back to that safe, secret place that's just for you, that you went to in our visualization. So if you haven't got time to stop and meditate, if things are really getting you down and you're in a situation where you can't just sit and close your eyes, taking a few long, deep breaths in and out, and just taking yourself back to that happy place in your mind just for a couple of minutes. It's kind of a nano meditation, really, that will just connect you back with your body and calm everything down and just give you some quiet and some peace, just temporarily throughout the day. Something that you can do anytime, day or night. It's a great tool if you're struggling to sleep. So this is Monday the 25th of January 2021, and it's the first in our meditation series. So I want you to all get comfortable wherever you are. If you're sat on the sofa, on a chair, on the edge of your bed, if you're in classic meditation pose, which is fine, you don't have to be if that's not comfortable for you. If you feel you really need to lie down, then that's also fine. Just try and make sure it's a situation where you won't drop off to sleep, ideally. Feet on the ground if you can, but again, don't worry if the way your position doesn't allow for that, that's not a problem at all. You can rest your hands in your lap, either with your palms upturned or just gently wherever they fall that's comfortable for you. And I want you to just close your eyes and take a deep breath in and sigh that breath out. And again, take a deep breath in, fill your belly, fill your chest, and sigh that breath out. One more time, take a deep breath in, filling your belly and your chest to the top of your breath, and then sigh that breath out. Let your breath return to its normal state. And with each in-breath, just allow your attention to float inside your body, dropping further and further down. You might want to wiggle your toes and just make sure your feet are relaxed, your calves, your thighs. Be conscious of your hips, pelvic area, and where you're sitting, feeling nicely weighted in a good way in your sitting position. And relax your belly and your chest, your back, down your arms, maybe wiggle your fingers and just let your hands relax. Drop those shoulders, relax your neck and up to your head. Be conscious that you might be clenching your teeth, holding your jaw tight, frowning, maybe just smile, a nice big smile, and then relax your face. So our bodies are relaxed as possible. With each breath we take in, we drop our breath further, dropping deep inside our chests and our bellies, filling our bodies, feeling everything relax, relaxing our heart, feeling that expanse within. And I want you to now imagine that you're in a room and there's a door before you, and to the right is a locker and you have a key in your hand. I want you to put the key in and unlock the locker and take out the bag that's inside and unzip it. And in this bag I want you to place all your fears or your concerns or your worries or your anxiety and your stress, all the things that you came to this session with from your day, whatever that might be. Even some of the good things, imagine they're all objects, place them into the bag, and when everything's in there, zip it up, place it back in the locker and lock the door. It's now your time to leave all of that behind before you step through the door that's in front of you. And before you open that door, there are two things you need to bear in mind. That firstly, you are the only person with this key. This is your sacred, secret space, your haven, your time just for you, for relaxation, for time to just sit with your thoughts and enjoy whatever is beyond that door. So hold that dear and remember that this is something that nobody else can access. You're not going to be interrupted or disturbed. And whatever is beyond that door is entirely up to you. I want this to be the place that you feel happy, feel a sense of excitement or adventure, a surroundings that feel aligned to you, where you would like to be. So with that in mind, I want you to take your key, unlock the door, gently open it and step through it. The door will gently close behind you. You're now in your safe space. You may be thinking, but I don't see anything. Where am I? This is where it's entirely your choice. I want you to put yourself somewhere in nature where you feel happy, where you feel freedom and contentment, relaxation, joy, where you have fond memories. For me, it's anything near water, but particularly the beach, being by the sea. And as you walk along, wherever it is for you, it may be a beautiful garden with flowers and plants and exotic birds. It may be a forest with strong protective trees. It may be a mountain, climbing up to the top with those amazing views and that fresh, clean air. You might be in a spring meadow with the bright green fresh grass and the sun shining. You might be on the beach like me, with the waves lapping around your feet, feeling the sand beneath your toes. You might love to be in the snow, feeling that crunch underneath your feet and that beautiful whiteness, that blanket covering all of nature, all that surrounds you. Wherever it is, could be a boat on the water. This is the place that's for you. This is where you're happy. This is where you're relaxed. This is where you feel free. So I want you to notice your surroundings in detail. What do you see? What do you hear? The sound of the waves? The sound of birdsong, perhaps? What do you smell? Is it fragrant flowers? Is it fresh mountain air? Is it the refreshing, cleansing smell of the sea and the sea salt in the air? But more importantly, how do you feel? As you walk along in your sacred space, how does it make you feel? Are you feeling joy, happiness, excitement, adventure? Do you feel lovely and warm? Do you feel cool? Really sink in with each breath to all of those senses. I want you to now find a nice, comfortable place to sit in your sacred space. It may be sitting on the sand. It may be sitting in the grass in a meadow. It may be sitting at the mountain top or on a tree stump in your forest. You may be sat on your boat on the water. It could be that you're out in the snow, so sitting down isn't really beneficial. So you might head in to your cosy warm lodge with a roaring fire, with fur blankets and a fur rug beneath your feet, with a big picture window so you can still enjoy the snow and the scenery outside. Wherever it is, settle yourself down in your comfortable spot, in this sacred space, this amazing scenery that's nurturing your senses, that's just for you. And I want you to take another deep breath in. Fill your belly, fill your lungs. And as you do, draw your attention to let this breath float down inside your body. And with each breath, take that attention deeper and deeper till you're filling your hips and pelvic area, your root chakra for those of you that are familiar with the chakras, your foundations, and just sit with your breath. Feel the space expanding. Feel the warmth. Gently allow your breath to float and circulate as you sit comfortably and firmly, weighted wherever you are, and weight in a good way. The connection to your lower body calms the mind, relaxes, grounds you, connects you back to you. We spend so much time in our busy minds that it's sometimes difficult to connect back to our bodies. It's difficult to take a moment, which is why this is so important. They say that in the West, we find it so much more difficult to meditate than those that live in the East because of our lifestyle, because we spend so much time in our busy minds. This is a way of grounding us back, of finding our centre in these uncertain times, of allowing us to connect back to us, back to nature. So continue to breathe into your chest, into your belly, deep into your root chakra, your pelvic area, your bottom, your sitting bones, rooted where you're sat. Let it expand that space and feel the relaxation with each breath. Feel it into your thighs and your calves and your feet. Notice their connection to the ground. If you're barefoot wherever you are, then even better. If you're not, it doesn't matter. But I want you to now imagine that from the soles of your feet and from your root chakra and sitting bone area, there are roots, strong, sturdy roots, growing down, reaching deep into the earth. It doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter if you're on a boat. It doesn't matter if you're in your cosy lodge. Those roots will expand down as deep as they need to go until you're connected into the earth. And they burrow deeper and deeper. Just imagine the roots of a tree, that network that reaches far into Mother Earth, that draws up all that sustenance and life for that tree, for the plants. We're now grounding ourselves into Mother Earth for that same sustenance, to draw up that energy, to fill our bodies with that warmth, that sustenance as we connect back to nature, which is so important in our busy lives. And with each breath, you feel drawing in cool through your nostrils, breathing deep into our bodies, feeling that relaxation with every breath. And with every breath in, we're drawing up from Mother Earth that healing, cleansing energy that's calming and relaxing, and we're flooding our bodies with a warm glow, a warm light that on each breath is filling us up more and more. Until the whole of our bodies are full of this warm, beautiful light. We're feeling cleansed, we're feeling relaxed, we're seeing all that tension melt away. And then with each breath, let that expand beyond our bodies to immerse us in that beautiful warm light surrounding us, protecting us, nurturing us, in our safe space, with our roots firmly connected to the ground. And I want you to bring your attention now with your next breath up from your belly to your chest. Try and stay connected to your roots in the earth, but lightly float your attention to your heart. Feel your heart expand and relax. And I want you to now smile. Smile to the corners of your mouth. Raise up. Smile so if you were looking in a mirror, you would be able to obviously see that smile. Because when we smile, that encourages our hearts to relax even more. That relaxes our bodies even more. And relaxes our mind even more. And I want you to hold that smile. And I want you to feel that connection deep into the earth and into nature. And I want you to feel the warm glow that's filling your body, that's surrounding you in this moment, nurturing, relaxing, bringing you peace. And just keep your attention to your breath. If your mind starts to wander, just float it back to that deep breath in. Maybe wiggle your toes, maybe squeeze your bottom, or gently just rotate your hips in a clockwise direction very slowly, and then an anti-clockwise direction. This just brings our attention back to our bodies, stops our mind taking control. And as we sit here in this beautiful space, wherever that might be for you, in nature, with all this freedom, this sacred time just for you, just to be, just to sit, just to breathe, to connect with nature, to connect with our bodies, to connect with our hearts, bringing peace and relaxation. Now I want you to hold on to that glow, that feeling of peace that's filling you and surrounding you. And I want you to hold on to that smile as the roots slowly retract from the earth, back to the soles of your feet, back to your root chakra and sitting bones, and disappear. That glow remains, and you can take yourself back at any time throughout the course of the day, whatever might crop up for you. Just take a few deep, slow breaths in and let that breath out, and bring yourself back to this sacred space that you've created just for you, and feel that warm glow filling your body, surrounding your body, that you've brought up from being grounded to nature and Mother Earth, so that carries with you for the rest of your day. And at any time you feel the need to call upon this, just take a moment and breathe. So now I want you to take a deep breath in, into your belly, to your chest, to the top of your breath, and then let it go. And a second breath in, deep into your belly, filling your chest to the top of your breath, letting it go. And I want you to start to wiggle your toes and your hands and bring your attention back to where you are as you take a third deep breath, deep into your belly, filling your chest to the top of your breath, and slowly and gently letting it go. Hold on to this sensation. Hold on to your sacred space. Carry it with you. Call upon it whenever you need to. Slowly come back to the room that you're in. Open your eyes when you're ready. Feel free to share anything that came up for you, any experiences. If you want to share your special place with us all, that's absolutely fine. If you want to keep it your secret, then that's absolutely fine too. So if there's any questions you have, if this is your first meditation and anything's cropped up that you want to ask, feel free to pop anything below in the comments. Thank you so much for joining me on our first Monday meditation. Have a lovely day.